Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and today we're starting a vlog. And this isn't starting on Monday like it usually does because I didn't have the time to update yesterday, so we are starting on a Tuesday. Yeah. Over the weekend I was not well at all. I felt terrible on Sunday. And I've just been feeling really run down. I'm really tired. So much so that I'm coming home from work and I'm literally passing out as soon as I sit down. So hopefully I can get out of this and feel better soon. But it is my day off today. I have got to go out in a minute. Really all I want to do is just curl up on the sofa and just finish watching I don't know whether I finished watching it, but definitely catch up on Gilmore Girls, finish editing a video that I started editing last night, proof some stuff, get some videos up. That's all I want to do is just sit down on the sofa, hot brew. But no, I have to go out. I've got to go to the doctor's and have a blood test today. Yay. And then on the way back I'll probably pop to Aldi or something. But reading wise, what am I reading? Well, I am very close to finishing Defy the Night. I think I have about an hour left of the audio for that, so I should be able to get that finished, I would hope, today. I did a couple of chapters of this over the weekend, so I've got a little bit further. I would like to get this finished this week. Don't think it's going to happen. And I'm also making my way through, very slowly, through The Complete Tales of H.P. Lovecraft. I don't think that video is getting up this Halloween. I should be halfway through that book by now, and I'm not even 100 pages in yet. Bearing in mind it's over 1,000 pages long. Yeah, don't think that's going up. Maybe I'll save it and release it next Halloween. I don't know. But right now, what time is it now? I need to get my glad rags on. Go get my blood drawn. I'm gonna sneeze. Go get my blood drawn. Go to Aldi. Maybe Asda. Come home. Put the laundry on. And then just vegetate. Made it here early, even though I had to take a detour. So let's go in early, see if they can see me a little bit earlier. You never know. Okay, so I'm back from the doctor's and got a ball of shame. And then I went to Aldi. Really what I wanted to go to Aldi for was the new viral cake sandwich or sandwich cake, however you say it, that I've been seeing everywhere, and they didn't have it. Shock horror. I did also go in for juice for work and a tub of ice cream because I'd run out of ice cream. Want to see what else I bought that I didn't actually need to buy? This is why Aldi is dangerous. 2 protein shakes because I usually go to my local one and they never have the vanilla. At the one I went to today, they had vanilla, so I bought 2. I bought extra fruit for my snack pack at work because it was on offer. I bought a panettone because why not? Bought caramel gonks because these are absolutely to die for. Stick one on your tongue, let it melt. Oh. Tuna for lunch. And Halloween marshmallows. It looks like they're like skulls. Yeah, skulls. So I don't need them, but I bought them. And that's everything that I bought. I should have spent like £5 tops. Or maybe a little bit more, because ice cream's like £3. That's like £1, so that's £2. More like £6. And I ended up spending 16. Aldi is dangerous. Right, I'm gonna pack all this away. I think I might do an unboxing. I was about to sit here and edit, but I got a headache coming, probably because of the blood draw. But so instead, I've just realised I didn't watch last week's Bake Off because I was on nights. So let's watch last week's Bake Off because obviously Bake Off Day. The next episode will be on tonight, won't it? So let's catch up on a bit of Bake Off and just chill. I finished a book. Since I updated last, I have been outside the front and swept all the leaves because it's that time of year, got to sweep all the leaves. And while I was sweeping, I finished Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. And I loved it. Yes, it was a little bit slow in the beginning, and I was this close to DNFing, so thank you to everybody that I follow on Goodreads who voted it high, because I would have DNF'd. So glad that I stuck through it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it in the end, so it got 5 stars. And now I'm looking on Fairy Loot trying to get the other 2 books in this series. They're not cheap. Just need to find someone who's got the other 2 books. Cheap. Won't happen. Oh, I guess I could look on Fairy Loot and see whether they've actually still got them in stock. Probably haven't. Anyway, right now, I can't be asked to cook because I've still got a headache, which I think is from the blood draw. Mum can't be bothered to cook because she's been out shopping with Nan all day. So she's getting us a chippy tea on the way home. She's going to pop to the chippy and get us a battered sausage and some chips. And we're going to sit on the sofa. Just binge. Oh. I haven't done nearly as much as I wanted to do today. I really should edit. I can't be asked. I have started talking to an old friend again. A mutual friend unfortunately passed away last week. Lost his battle with cancer. And this other friend has decided to message me and make sure that I know that he passed away. And yeah, I've been talking to him all day, so just messaging backwards and forwards. It's good to talk to him again. We kind of lost touch. So yeah. Don't think anything else has happened today. I really want to go and get that leaf. I have a leopard lily right there, and one of the leaves has turned yellow. It's been yellow for about a week, and now it's bugging me. So I need to go and get rid of that leaf. I think I might put on the weakest link while I wait for my chippy tea to come. Just check Fairy Loot. They don't have any copies left. Oh, do I spend all that money on a special edition, or do I just buy a standard edition? Well, it's Wednesday and I'm not on the late shift. I got a call this morning to say that one of my colleagues' mother-in-law passed away sadly this morning, so she's not going to be in. Could I go in earlier? Yes I can. Not a problem. So I'm doing a little bit earlier. I'm doing, is it 10 till 6:30 today instead of the late shift, which is brilliant for me. Not so much for my colleague, but she's definitely in our thoughts today, that's for sure. But yeah, take the time, be with your family. One thing I regret when Grandad passed was not taking the time. don't start because you've got to go to work. Nothing really to report this morning. Didn't finish any more books last night. I did do a little bit of reading. Currently reading Butter. I can't remember who the author is, but I'm reading Butter. And I think I might be able to get that finished today. Hopefully. Because now I have a few hours after my shift, so I might be able to actually get that finished today. Right, let's do it. Let's go in. Got to go and do the outdoor plant order. Don't you dare park next to me. He's going to park next to me. No, maybe not. Right, let's go and do that plant order. And then I have got last week's order coming in today. Don't know if it's in yet, but I'll have that to work as well. Let's have a good day and hope it goes quick. Hey guys, it is Friday. It is Friday. And I've had to get up earlier and go into work earlier. I was on a mid-shift, but I got an emergency phone call last night asking if I would go in early. Why? Because our pricing team at head office found up. Right, Roy. They sent down price changes yesterday. And our pricing team was in pretty early. So, it being increases, she went around the store and put all the price labels out. Because if it's an increase, it doesn't affect our sales, just the customer gets a surprise when they get to the tip. Only after she put all the prices out did they turn around and then say, oh no, don't put out the prices. There's an issue with the pricing, don't put out the prices. We are pulling the price changes. She had already done over 1,000 price changes. So I was pulled in early to fix it and put it all back again. And where with price changes, you can just go in, print the report and print the labels that they send down. Because I had to change it all back again, couldn't do that. I had to put in every single label individually. All 1,216 labels. Individually. And then go around the store and put them out. So that took me about 6 hours to do. I mean, it kept me busy, kept me out of trouble. But on our pricing system, there is a page where you can leave messages. Why not put it on there? Because then as soon as you open up the pricing system, it's there in front of you. It will warn you there's a message. No, they sent it through our news pages that none of the pricing team really reads. So every store in the country, well no, not every store in the country, quite a few of the stores in the country put out their pricing. Some people would have waited till this morning to put them out, but you know, we're ahead of the game. So, it's been a long day of numbers. Keying in numbers. And each barcode is 13 digits long. And if I've got to do, I don't even want to think about how many numbers I've put in today. Got to read the numbers to check the barcode on the shelf, and yeah, it's been a very, very numbers heavy day. Very, very number heavy day. Oh, he was behind me a minute ago. No, he was in front of me a minute ago, and then I did a sneaky at the roundabout, and now he's behind me. Alright, at least I get to finish early. It's just gone 3:30. I'm now on my way home. I was going to pick up a DPD on the way home, but it's still not made its way to my locker. I redirected it to a locker, and it's still not made it yet. So I'm going to go home, get in my sloppies, change the beds, get on the sofa with a cup of coffee, and then I might do a productivity wheel. See if it can help me to, because I have so much to do if I do a productivity wheel. So I'll watch YouTube so I can catch up. It'll be edit, read a chapter of Lovecraft, read a chapter of Things We Hide from the Light. What else have we got to do? Anyway, I'll put those and whatever on the wheel, like about 10 times each, and then I'll also put just one wedge of 15-minute doom scroll and a 30-minute doom scroll, and let fate decide what I do. I did it last night, and then as soon as I spun the first wheel, I got interrupted. I'm still speaking to an old friend, but I'm already getting to the point where I knew why we stopped talking last time. Basically, it's because it's all about him. You know, it's all about him, you know. Yes, he asked about hobbies, so I said, oh, you know, I'm really into reading at the moment. And then he turned around and said, yeah, I'm really into reading too. Okay, I know this already, because you were a reader when we were closer. Pretty sure that's not clear, because I'm coming. Well, it's got a personalised number plate. That's cool. But then I elaborate on it. Oh, okay, what kind of books are you reading? You know, what are you reading at the moment? Oh, that sounds really good. You know. Oh, I need to do my SD card. But then he'd tell me about his books, but then he wouldn't ask me about what I'm reading. You know, he asked me about like what I'm listening to at the moment. I said, wow, you know, when we were really close before, you know, I was really into rock. I'm still into rock, but I've kind of dipped my toes into country a bit before it became fashionable to like country. He doesn't elaborate on, like, oh, you know, what country are you listening to? And he goes into, oh, that he's listening to this and this, and I'm like, oh, okay, what kind are you listening to? You know, who are your favourite artists at the moment in that genre? Yeah. So, it's difficult. But, anyway, I'm almost home now, and I've been rambling on now for almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut up. Plus, this is a junction that people just are idiots. So, yeah. Well, today is Saturday, and it's my day off, and we are just about to go out. We've cleaned the house this morning, tried a little DIY project, which has actually set us back, because it's not going to work, so we're going to have to go back to the drawing board and redo. Now, yeah, we're planning to go out now so we can go and see if we can get some furnishings in here, because we're doing this room next. So, yeah, see if we can get some soft furnishings, do a little bit of retail therapy, have a takeaway, but we don't know what we're going to have tonight, and then come home for Strictly. So, yeah, reading-wise, I've done a couple of tales, of H.P. Lovecraft, and that's all I've done today. But now I need to go and make myself look human. Love it. I'm in Mum's car. She's popped in to get a parcel. And the last thing she says to me is, after the car starts to roll, sort it out. Why would would it start to roll? Oh. Hey guys, it is now Monday, which means it is time to wrap this one up. How did the weekend go? Well, it went pretty well. I managed to finally get up vlog 105, which has been plaguing me because I've not been able to save it because it is so big, but I finally did it and it is finally up. You can see it. We had a good day yesterday. We went out to the pub for lunch and it was a really good lunch. And then we went to do some shopping for my nan and then over to my nan's, and then yeah, we had a good weekend. It went far too quick, but we've had a good weekend, which is good. So I guess wrap this one up and move on to the next one. What did I read this week? Well, I started off with quite a strong book. I finished Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer, and it's so good. The beginning took me a minute to get into, but once I was in, I was in. Very, very, very good. Cannot wait to read the sequel. Definitely 5 stars. Alarm, I've got to get ready for work. I moved on to Butter, and unfortunately, I don't get the hype of this one. I did not get along with this one. It was just, I wanted to get into the nitty gritty and the everything but the food, and all we got was description after description of food and butter, and I get the book's called Butter, but can we move away from the food? It got 2 stars. And that is everything that I read this week. So I will love you and leave you here. As always, down in my description box, you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram, on X, on Storygraph, and on TikTok. You can like this video, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you want to. Want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Leave me the night landscape emoji. This is the one I'm thinking of. And I'll see you next time. Doodles!